Jennifer Green went to Sac State. Another close meet. Just tell me your impression of your team. I think they're doing great.
Thank you. They are doing great. We are still making some mistakes. We are first routine up almost on every event. Well, on the first event was a fall, so they didn't rattle the lineup, which is very great. We kind of just flipped the switch on bars. So starting on bars with a mistake could have flipped the switch back, but it didn't. So that's exciting. They kept building and having each other's back even after mistakes. So that shows a lot of growth in who they are as athletes.
Yeah, definitely. Do you talk specifically about, okay, someone has just fallen, what do we need to do? Do you address that as a team?
We address that prior to going. So we don't address that at the time. Usually, if you notice, they give some kind of "I got you" sign. However, that's all preseason, and we talk weekly about what we want to do and how we want to grow from each meet. So we learn from the other team, we learn from ourselves.
We'll move on just like your team does. Forget the falls. What are some things that you still see your team needs to improve on to even up the score further?
Still showing what we do in practice. We still haven't quite put it all together. Each event has some really high points, and each event maybe has a mistake or two. So learning how to put it all together. They're really excited. It was nice in our lineup to talk that usually they would have made a few mistakes, their score would have been really low. And they were pleasantly surprised they were still at a 194 counting falls. So the promise of a future and what this team can actually do, they finally believe it. So they didn't, I think they put the words out there before of look what we can do, and now they actually know that we are not where we should be yet.
Yeah, definitely. So you got to feel good going to San Jose State. Always a strong team. What do you want to see your team do? What will make you come away going, okay, we've done good this week?
Well, the same as last week of actually warming up like we know how to do gymnastics and then following through with that. It's really important. Like they don't think it is, but the attitude that when they walk in the facility that it is game on and all in. They are buying into going big and having the courage to make a mistake. So we were seeing that, and even when you go big and make a mistake, you still have a great score. So if we continue that of having the courage to fail, so that they have the courage and the abilities to succeed, will be great.
I know 194 was a number that we looked at earlier in the season. We were like, this is where we should be. Now if you have to relook at that and say, no, it needs to be 195, it needs to be 196. I mean, what are you looking at?
I always expect a lot. So very high expectation. I definitely think we're at least a 195 team. If not, we can get to a 196 possibly by the end of the season. So high expectations, not unreachable. If you put our best scores out there right now, if everyone had their best meet, it's above a 196. So obviously we have the ability to do it. Now we just have to put it together.
Fantastic. Jen Green, thanks for the time and good luck at San Jose.
Thank you.